Why I like this. Alright, okay. I didn't expect for him to kill him at the end of it, to be honest.
Oh, it didn't surprise me.
It didn't, like, surprise... Well, it didn't surprise me.
He's, like, gone psycho. It's Dr. Octavius. It's not Peter Parker.
No, I know, but he didn't... It didn't surprise me. It was just kind of like, wow, that's kind of intense. It was like... You know, and there was so much...
thought, wow, they're ruining Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, but, like, on the other hand, you know, like, everyone told him to do it. Remember? Everyone was in there.
Doesn't make it right.
No, I'm not saying that. You're twisting my words. I'm saying it was just kind of an intense scene. You know, he killed him after he had, like, he was getting feelings and stuff. I just thought the issue was great, you know, with it just had so many moments where I was just like, oh my god, what's going on? And then at the end, with that lady, and he basically got that lady at the end, like, and he's basically saying he's going to judge you all, like, I think he's wanting to be a god.
Yeah, that's what makes me not like it even more. Like, you're not the ruler of the city.
He thinks he is.
You can't be.
He thinks he is.
You're just supposed to protect it.
And I think the part of him that's saying he's the ruler of the city is all his times that he's wanted world domination, all the times that, I mean, like, in the Ends of the Earth, which was a little arc in the Amazing Spider-Man, not too long before this, like 600 something, he, you know, almost destroyed everyone on Earth. So, I mean, like, I think part of that, why he thinks he's a god is because, like, he finally has it almost. You know, he's not Dr. Octavius, he's Spider-Man. Right now, he's Peter Parker to everyone else. So he can get away with a lot of stuff. And I think that's why. Back to issue 6, I thought this issue was going to be a really downer compared to the last one, because, I mean, the cover, kind of, it just kind of looked like, you know, oh my god. And the descriptions they were putting out for the issue, it's like, okay, so what's going to happen? But this issue was hype. I thought it was kind of cool that there were these YouTube jokesters, basically, making fun of him, and then he just beats the crap out of them at the end. The girl. He takes the girl.
They, you know, like, humiliated him. There's no reason to beat the crap out of people.
Right.
To the point where they're gonna, like, you're gonna kill them.
Yeah, I actually think they... Like, I could be wrong on this, but I thought they mentioned that they were in the hospital, in intensive care, actually.
It did.
Did it?
Like, I think so, that he put them...
In intensive care. Yeah, but it was like, it was the fact that it was also the woman that he beat the snot out of.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like, wow, what are they writing? I don't know, it was interesting. But that issue was pretty intense also, I thought. You have the rest of the issues to talk about? No, that's 9.
That's 9. Oh, 7. That was the one where the Avengers finally start to think something's up with Spider-Man, or there's like an alien, or a clone, or something weird like that.
Oh yeah, I
remember
and then
they like take him in for questioning and stuff, and then they like end up fighting it out. Is that how it ends? But
yeah,
it ends with them like, okay, let's go. You're not gonna leave.
And he's just
kind
of like,
and then Spider-Man's all like, oh come on, I'll take you all.
It kind of shows that he is cocky.
He's extremely cocky. He thinks he can do anything and nobody can stop him or get in his way.
And let's get into issue 8, because I thought the beginning of issue 8 was going to be with the Avengers, because the descriptions for 9 was Superior No More. That's what they were calling it. So I thought in issue 8, the Avengers were going to find out it wasn't Peter.
No, but then they're just all like, oh, sorry, you aren't Spider-Man, you are who you are, you say you are. Okay,
yeah.
See ya. We're just going to be watching you. Careful. And
right,
it's just like, that's it? They, like, seriously don't find anything wrong with him.
And Peter tries to, like,
yeah, he tries to send a little message, but...
And then he's like, for someone who calls himself Spider-Man, he draws a lousy spider. That's what they said.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, it's like, come on. Like,
they work with him, you think they, of all people, would...
And they're the Avengers.
Realize it, yeah. And it's just like, I mean, I feel like it made the Avengers look stupid.
I think it made the Avengers look extremely stupid.
No.
Write your characters. I'm just joking.
9.
The Big 9. The biggest issue of the whole series, I think. The best issue, maybe the best. I'm going to say this is the best issue, even though it made me so mad, actually.
I think the best issue will be whenever they end this crap.
Well, I'll talk about all the issues that are here now. Issue 9. So this is the Superior No More. Honestly, I think with one of the cooler covers of the series. You know, when they say Superior No More, nothing made sense. They didn't make sense. Superior No More sounded like, okay, so Doc Ock's gone, or something. He still calls himself the Superior Spider-Man at the end of this. There's no Superior No More. I don't understand why you called it this.
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of like, okay, why is it called Superior No More? I do love the fight that they have in the mind between the Amazing Spider-Man and the Superior. And you notice, I never noticed how different the suits looked until that. How bright the Amazing Spider-Man's is and how dark his.
Darker. One thing I didn't like is when they're, you know, it's during the fight scene and then he's like, oh, I'm also Spider-Man, and then he like rips his face off.
I liked it.
I was just like, okay, that's just weird to me.
Well, it was in his mind, though.
I know it was in his mind and it's like not real, but I just thought it was weird and just kind of gross.
And actually, it was kind of funny because Dan Slott wrote it to where you thought Peter was going to win.
No, I was hoping he would, because I was like, thank God, finally, this is coming to an end, and Peter Parker is going to be Spider-Man again, and then no.
And then he starts talking, and at the end he's like, and he's like forgetting everything. I thought that was like the biggest slap to the face and kick to the balls I could have ever had. Like,
he completely erased Peter Parker.
Yeah, he turned him to rubble, turned him to garbage. And like Peter Parker would put up more than a fight than that.
Yeah, like
they're kind of making him seem like a chump.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
But that was 9. 9 is full of rage for me, at least. Now we're getting into 10, which is the latest issue. I do like the cover on 10. Also, kind of point out.
It brings out something I also don't like is that now Spider-Man's got these like claws, if you can see that.
They inject the nano thingies.
It's like,
and they track him. The people. It's smart.
I mean, it's smart, but it's weird, and they like claws people. You know, I think it happened in an earlier issue where he did that to one of the villains.
Slashed across their chest and.
Yeah, so you're not like Wolverine, you're Spider-Man.
But this one basically, not a whole lot happened in it. He makes out with a midget girl, which was weird. But he.
Make out, it was just a kiss.
They were totally, you know what they told me. But you also see Carly.
Yeah, she really steps up and trying to figure it out,
yeah. Which I think that's gonna take.
Really Spider-Man.
Right, and Mary Jane's kind of stupid again. I felt like in this one, I felt like she was just like. She was like, oh, Peter will save me, blah, 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 blah.
Save me. It'll all be okay.
I think she's in denial. I think she's in denial.
Yeah.
To be honest. Because I think she knows something's up, but she doesn't know it, so I think she's in denial, and like she wants him to come back. But a kind of exciting thing that happens at the end of it that I'm pretty excited to see how it takes place. The Green Goblin is here. Now the Green Goblin was hinted back a couple issues back, wasn't he? I thought.
I'm not.
Back in like 6, I thought.
He might have been mentioned a little bit, I think.
And like it was kind of like wow, you know. And he's finally here. This is the moment that I've been really waiting for because the Green Goblin is one of the best villains in Marvel history. I think better than Dr. Octavius, in my opinion. He's like the Joker to Batman.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how to make the Superior Spider-Man tick. Because it's not Peter, really.
That's true.
So it's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens if he's going to basically... I'm going to be mad if it's like a one issue since he doesn't know, you know, it's not Peter, that he's just going to like lose in like the first issue. I hope it's a couple issues, 1 or at least 2, where the Green Goblin stays around. Because he's so cool. to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I personally did not like this ending of this comic book and thought it was stupid, and I think I even like laughed out loud actually when I read it, because he's like, it shows at the end Green Goblin and all like the other villains or whatever, and he's like, we're family and empire and stuff, and he's like, and I'm your daddy, your god, the Goblin King. I was just like, seriously, he's gonna call himself the daddy or like a god? Like, one thing to say, you know, like, I'm the Goblin King or whatever, and be like the leader of all the villains, but saying that he's their daddy and their god, I just thought that was dumb.
Really? I don't know, I didn't mind it. I thought it was kind of iconic, you know.
And then with his, like, I didn't know that the Green Goblin even had
Minions.
little minions.
I honestly don't remember him ever having minions, but that brings another thing. I think this comic recycles, this comic series recycles a lot, because the Vulture had these little
minions.
So far we know they could be, maybe they're not kids, or maybe that they work together the whole time with him, but the comic is recycling itself.
The minions look just alike, they're just different colors and a little different to match that villain.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, why is everybody having little minions?
Yeah, the comic is definitely recycling itself, and honestly, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but I've debated many times of dropping this series.
I don't know if I will continue reading. I might just continue reading just for our videos, but personally I am not enjoying this at all, especially for my first read of actual reading comics.
I try to make her read something else.
I just want to read Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's my favorite, and
Yeah.
this just makes me mad.
Well, hopefully I'll give you some better ones to read. Better comic books to read. But, yeah, I'm going to give the Superior Spider-Man a 5 out of 10. So far.
Nice.
Oh, God, dog. Well, what do you give it?
Give it like a 3 out of 10.
Really? 3 out of 10? Alright, that's fine.
But then again, I can't really compare it to other comics or anything, because, like I said, this is my first time reading comics, especially like in Spider-Man ones, so I can't compare it to anything else.
Well, I guess that's it for now. Yeah, that's our review of the Superior Spider-Man. We'll probably do a review of like each issue that comes out or something. But just talking a little bit about it. But alright.
Post any comments you have and check out more of our videos. We got more to come.
Walking Dead discussions, Spider-Man stuff, superhero stuff, anything we darn well please, pretty much.
Yep.
So, alright guys, this is Tyler and Emily. Stay in peace.